Are you trying to fight Sugar Shawn? Is that what they're talking about?
I think that's happening.
Because he's been like chirping you.
Yeah, he won it. I mean, of course he won. He got his ass kicked last time. But from what I understand, the UFC haven't told me anything. But knowing that the UFC is a money machine,
yeah,
and they're smart, and they're not here to please your feelings or hurt your feelings.
Right.
They do what is best for business.
Fair.
And this is good for business.
Yeah.
I'm number one contender. I'm not. I fell short against Sanhagen. I beat Munoz. I'm still in that top 5 conversation. I get it. These other two might deserve it. But guess what? They
Rob
hurt.
and Sterling.
Yeah. Not Sterling.
Not Sterling.
If you get a stop like that, you gotta fight somebody to go back.
What was your take on that? You saw that fight.
I was
I
there.
interviewed him and he was like, I was good. He shouldn't have stopped it.
No, he was fucked. He's talking. He talks. Shut the fuck up. You get knocked out. You were running like a fucking idiot in there. Like, you don't go like that, like open arms. Oh, you're gonna get cracked. He fought like a guy in a bar, but it's because of pressure. I get it. Shawn brings those lights. It's flashy. Brings a lot of media.
Audience.
Huge audience.
Yeah.
If that affect you, you're fucked. I fought that night too. So the press conference, I was there. All Jimin was fighting with the fans. He was like, I'm gonna prove you guys. I'm like, fuck.
He was saying that?
Oh yeah, he's a fucking cook.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
like, dude, when I'm fighting, I don't give a fuck the media. I don't give a fuck who's tagging me. I don't give a fuck who's watching. I already know all that. I'm focused on my opponent. I'm like, fuck the world, fuck the noise. I'm not paying attention to that. Fuck this guy. I want to kill this guy. That's all I have in my mind. The fact that he was fighting with the crowd and telling them, like, you guys will see, they were booing him. Being boo is okay.
Yeah.
It's either you boo or you love. Both make you the same money.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It was so, and I was like, dude, Shawn is a talker. He wasn't even talking. It was all you against the fans. And by the time you get to the locker room and they're wrapping your hands, you remember all the waves of energy that you didn't save for that moment.
Damn. That's fucking real.
It's facts. I mean, I speak facts all the time.
Fuck.
But it's like, example, let's say you go online and you don't know me and you're looking through the car and you're like, I really... Let's say you're just a fan of my opponent and you're like fully rooting for him.
Yeah.
Most fighters get mad at that. They're like, fuck that guy. I'm like, you don't even know the person. Why you have to root for? You root for who you like.
Yeah.
Period. But fighters get emotional. You can bring that thing to the
You think he
cage.
brought that into that fight?
Oh, 1,000%. He lost that fight months before the fight.
Fuck.
I can tell you by the way he was talking, he was like bragging about his weight. Like, I'm fat, I'm this, I'm bigger, I'm going to get a hold of you. I'm like, dude, doesn't matter how big you are. You still got to cut the way and make the way. We make the way at the same time.
Yeah.
And we have the same time until we fight. Doesn't matter who cuts more. He's just ready. That's all that matters. And he was emotional in that fight. He was. You don't say you're gonna leave the division before a fight. You don't say you're retiring before a fight because you already put out there in the universe
I see.
that you're gonna quit. That it's okay to lose. That's not okay.
Because he was talking about fighting Volk.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
you focus on the task you had in front of you. Don't wipe your ass before you shed.
Yeah.
You know,
Damn.
and he did that.
What about Marab?
Fuck that little shit.
Yo, you guys are so funny to me, man.
He's a fucking cook, dude, too. Funny, I was in the fights this weekend in Vegas, and, bro, again, I don't show up to a place looking for something. I was front row. He was literally a chair behind me, and I was just watching the fights. I don't even acknowledge the guy. I'm like, dude, we're in the same division, cool. I'm not the guy that'll shake your hand and give you a hug, but I just walk near you. Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
He bumped on my shoulder. I was like, what's up? It's like, you talking chat. And I'm like, what? See, you tweeted shit about me. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Did you?
No, I don't even know the guy, dude.
Okay.
There was a meme going on. You saw when Aljo put the phone thing.
Yes. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And then
I'm next thing.
And then I'm next. We all reply, right?
Yes.
He say, hold long, number 6, wait your turn. But Ecuadorians use some Ecuadorian slang and put me downstairs saying like chúpalo. Chúpalo means go and suck dick. If you translate it to English, but in Ecuador, You go like, I don't like your hat. Fuck off. That means chúpalo. Like, beat
Yeah,
up.
fuck off.
Hey, whatever.
Yeah.
And I retweet the meme, but it was a joke. It was an internal joke with Ecuadorians. It was nothing about. But he don't know. I get it. He barely speak English.
Yeah.
And he's a little bit of a moron too. So I turn red quick. I go like, dude, fuck off. I don't know you. I don't give a fuck about you. You're not in my fucking thoughts. Beat it. Watch the fights. I'm high right now. Fuck off. He went and I was in a, you know, when you're so clean in your answers and so respectful but also mean, that the guy had nothing to say back. He was just like, yeah, I knocked your shoulder for no reason. I get what you say. He kind of like didn't know what to do. He felt awkward.
Oh shit.
Oh, but I do want to fight you. And I said, let's go right now, motherfucker. I just turn, I stand up. Let's go. And I was begging the Lord, please have him throw something so I can just fucking break his fucking face right now.
What would happen if that actually happened in the UFC?
It would be perfect because there was no security right there. But that's the thing. I mean it. I'm not the typical.
I believe you.
I don't put a mask on and
do
go like,
you.
I don't have this persona. I'm who I am. And I'm cool with that, and people love me for that. I'm who I am. If you tell me you want to fight me, I'm gonna put my hands up. I'm not gonna. Look what happened with Leon Edwards and Masvidal. You don't go to another man's face expecting nothing's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen if you're a real man. You told me you want to fight me. I said, let's go right now, motherfucker. I just went red, dude. And then he went like, oh, no, I talk about in the cage. Fuck you and fuck the cage, dude.
So what? But so you would do it, obviously. I mean, he would obviously have to respond in that moment. But what would the UFC do? Would they be mad if that happened, or would that just be like,
That's
what?
that's free publicity, bro.
I think, yeah, bro. I love the UFC.
I love
dude.
it too, bro.
Fuck.
And that's the thing. People hate on Dana. People hate on the UFC. You will only hate them if you are in the bad side of this talking. If you're a loser. If you haven't breakthrough. Because in MMA, there's many good fighters, but there's this point, this breakthrough moment that you just become a star. Like people just fuck with you. People are like that guy. Like Masvidal and Colby, and I love Masvidal. That's my boy. When they were friends, but think about it. 10 fights ago, they were like under the radar, and Masvidal is a real motherfucker.
Yeah.
One day they just decide to start going crazy on Twitter. I'm an MMA nerd. I watch every single fight card, and I know these guys. That's why, like, for me, it was like I realized this moment. They went overnight and just started going crazy on Twitter. A week before that, they were normal people. They were just one of the best fighters in the world. But overnight, they just went on Twitter and just started going crazy, and they become a fucking superstar
because of the platform that they're then able to leverage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Masvidal, when he went and KO Askren, that's a crazy breakthrough moment because he went crazy. He went viral. And that happened on people's career. Some people just don't have that.
That ability.
That ability of breakthrough and have this massive audience wanting you to win or wanting you to lose, but you need it either way.
Yeah.
Some guys are just there.